on, Dave. You sure you don't know anything about the stolen art pieces?
Detective Pollock, you've accused me of fencing stolen art in the past, and you haven't been able to prove a thing. And I'm telling you, I'm not involved this time.
Okay, Dave. But sooner or later, you're gonna slip up, and I'm gonna be here.
Look, I've always been honest and helpful with you. And if I hear or see anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay, Dave. But be careful. Stay in touch.
I will, Detective. I will.
There's a woman here to see you. Her name is Darkly.
A customer?
I guess so. You're gonna want to see her. She's a looker.
Oh. Well, show her in, Ellie. Show her in.
Miss Darkly, will you come in?
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Miss Darkly?
Well, I've bought a collector's piece, and I feel like I'm dealing with a man who's not being honest with me.
Go on.
Well, he promised to deliver it to me here, but I've already paid him a large down payment.
Well, everything seems on the up and up so far.
Yes, well, he's asked for more money, and I'm not sure he has the piece at all.
I'm beginning to get the picture.
I'm frightened of him. You see, he can be violent at times.
What's this character's name?
Oh, yes. His name is Tuesday. Lloyd Tuesday.
And do you know where he's staying?
Yes, at the Como Hotel on Highway 75.
Ah, yes, I'm familiar with it. So, what do you want from me?
Well, I would like it if you could follow him, and then maybe you can determine whether or not he actually has the piece at all, and maybe see where it is. Can you help me?
I think so. So what does this character look like?
He has dark hair, thick eyebrows. He's very loud, and he's very sure of himself.
All right. Let me see what I can do.
I hope this is enough to pay you for your time. Oh, and here's where I'm staying. Thank you.
Thank me later, when I come up with something.
Mr. Diamond, do be careful.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself.
Thank you again.
Miss Darkly's room, please. She has. When did she check out? Thank you. Well, detective, to what do I owe the pleasure of another visit so soon?
Where were you last night, Diamond?
I was around. Why?
The manager at the Como Motel told us you were asking about a Lloyd Tuesday last night. Is that true?
What if it is?
Lloyd Tuesday was found murdered early this morning. What's your interest in him?
Yeah. I was looking for him.
Why?
I have a customer that has some dealings with him.
Who's your customer?
Well, I'd have to check with him first.
Well, why don't we both go together and ask this customer?
Yeah, well, I don't know where they are, so I'll be in touch as soon as I know something.
Diamond, you're in over your head on this one. We're talking murder one.
Look, I'll be in touch.
Don't leave town.
Miss Darkly's on the phone.
Ah. Where are you? Okay, stay right there. I'll be over as soon as possible. What? Ask for devoid? Okay. Stay close to the phone, sweetheart. Things could get sticky.
Okay, take care of her, Dave.
Forgive the mess. Mr. Diamond, I have a confession to make. That story I told you yesterday, it was not the whole story.
Oh, that. I didn't quite believe your story, Miss... Is your name Darkly or Devoid?
It's really McBride. Chanel McBride.
Well, I didn't exactly believe your story, Miss McBride. I believed your $500.
You mean...
I mean, you paid me more than if you'd been telling the truth. And more than enough to make it all right.
Mr. Diamond, am I to blame for what happened last night?
Well, you said Tuesday could be violent, so I wouldn't say you were at fault.
Thank you. What do we do now?
Well, the police are out like bloodhounds looking for answers.
Do they know about me?
Not yet. I put them off until I talk to you.
Do they need to know about me at all? I mean, I don't want to have to answer their questions.
I don't know. What I need to know is what this is all about.
I can't tell you that now. I'll tell you later, when I can. I'm afraid. I have no one else to help me if you don't. Will you please help me?
You don't need anybody's help. You're good. It's in your eyes, I think. And that quiver you get in your voice when you say things like, "I'm afraid. I have no one else to help me."
I guess I deserve that. But the lie was in the way that I said it, not in what I said.
Look, I won't be much help if I don't get an idea of what I'm getting into. For instance, what's this with your Lloyd Tuesday?
We came here from Chicago. We were partners. And then he betrayed me.
Betrayed you how? Okay, then why did you have him tailed?
I wanted to know how far he'd gone, whom he was meeting, that sort of thing.
So, who killed Tuesday? Your enemies or his?
I don't know. His, I suppose, but I don't know.
This is hopeless. I don't know what you want. Do you even know what you want?
You're not going to the police.
Go to them? I'm having a hard time avoiding them. Look, I'll go see what I can find out. I'll get back with you with the best news I can manage. Yeah, I know. I just have this client that's breathing down my neck over this piece. Somebody's gotta know something. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you hear anything. Thanks. I guess let's not keep the man waiting.
Will you come in, Mr. Luxor?
How kind of you. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
So what can I do for you, Mr. Luxor?
I heard that you may be involved with the unfortunate business with Lloyd Tuesday. Well, it just so happens that I may have an interest in this situation. I'm trying to recover a figurine that has been mislaid. I thought you might know something about it. The figurine is of a bird, a black bird. I represent the statuette's rightful owner and am prepared to pay the sum of $10,000 for its return. I can promise you that no questions will be asked.
$10,000 is a lot of money. Do you have that much on you now?
The offer is genuine. I can and will pay upon the statue's return. Do you have it?
No. So who is the rightful owner?
Surely, Mr. Diamond, you know that I cannot tell you that.
It might be better if we spoke frankly.
I do not think that it would be better. If you know where the statue is, then you will profit to the sum of $10,000. If you do not, then I have made a mistake coming here. And to tell you my client's name would only make that mistake worse.
Your first idea is that I had the bird. There's nothing to it. So what's your next guess?
That you know where it is. Or you know how to find it.
Well, you just said you don't have the 10 G's on you. So, if I deliver the statue, how do I know that there is $10,000 out there?
So you think that you can retrieve the statue. But you want some assurance of my sincerity. A retainer, perhaps. Will you take $200?
Better make it 400.
Very well.
Oh, and just so we're clear, you're hiring me not to steal it, but to get it back, if possible in an honest and lawful way.
Certainly. And, in any event, with discretion. I'm in the Renaissance, room 635, if you wish to contact me. I certainly hope that we can both profit from this situation, Mr. Diamond.
Oh, Mr. Diamond, I'm glad you're here.
I said I'd be back.
What have you learned? I mean, did you work it with the police about me and everything?
Yes, they won't bother you for now.
And you won't get into trouble, will you?
I've been in trouble before. You pretend to be one type of person, but you aren't really that person, are you?
What do you mean?
Playing the innocent, all flustered and helpless, that sort of thing.
I've been in trouble before, too.
That's good. Maybe now we can get somewhere. And Ethan Luxor came to my office this afternoon.
Luxor. Did he say anything about me?
So, you know him? No. He didn't talk about you.
Well then, what did he talk about?
He offered me $10,000 for the statue of the bird.
Did you accept his offer?
I mean, $10,000, that's a lot of money.
It is. It's more than I could offer if I have to buy your loyalty.
That's good. You haven't been straight with me yet. You've tried to buy me with money and nothing else?
And with what else exactly could I buy you?
I don't care about your past, but I have to have a little bit more faith in you than I have now. You need to show me that you're not just fumbling around in the dark.
Could I get a little more time?
How much longer?
I have to talk to Ethan Luxor.
Well, all right. I can arrange that.
Not here. I don't want him to know where I'm staying.
We can meet him at my place.
Okay.
Ethan Luxor's room, please.
You know I wouldn't have come here if I didn't trust you.
As soon as you're through talking with Luxor, we'll see where we stand.
Please let me deal with him.
Okay.
You're an angel.
Let's not go overboard. Come in.
Mr. Diamond, there is a man out there and he seems to be watching your house.
I know. I saw him too.
Saw who?
I don't know. He's been following me all evening.
He didn't follow you to my hotel, did he?
Don't worry, Precious. I shook him long before I got to your place.
How delightful it is to see you again, Miss McBride.
I didn't think you'd feel that way, Ethan.
Why don't we all sit down?
Mr. Diamond told me about your offer for the Falcon. How soon can you get the money?
So you have it?
Are you ready to pay $10,000 if we produce the Falcon?
I can get it in a few moments during banking hours.
But I don't have it. It'll take a couple of days at most to get it.
Where is it?
Where Lloyd hid it.
Tuesday? But he's dead. But you know where he hid it. So why are you willing to sell it to me?
After what happened to Lloyd, I just wanted to give it to someone else and be done with it.
What did happen to Lloyd?
Fleshman.
Fleshman? Is he here? That would explain the man outside. If Fleshman is involved, then I must reconsider my strategy. To you both. Good night.
All right. You've had your talk with Luxor. Now talk to me. Start with the statue. What's this falcon that everybody's so worked up about?
It's a black figurine. Smooth and shiny and about this tall.
So what makes it so important?
I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. But they promised to pay me $5,000 if I could help them get it.
And that was in Chicago. All right. Go ahead.
But that's all. They promised to pay me for my help. And then Lloyd and I discovered that Ethan Luxor was going to double-cross us by taking the Falcon. So, we turned the tables on him. And then I found out that Lloyd was going to cut me out of the deal. I found that out after I had already come here.
So what's this statue made of?
I don't know. I only saw it once when we first got a hold of it.
Oh, you've got to know more than that.
Some, not much.
Well, we've got all night.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Yeah, I think I know where to get a pair of those. Of course, you're my favorite customer. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
There's a Mr. Fleshman on the phone for you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Mr. Fleshman, what can I do for you? The sooner the better. Okay, I'll see you at your hotel at 5. See you soon. Now we're getting somewhere.
Ah, Mr. Diamond, thank you for coming. Please have a seat.
Get to the point, and let's talk about the Blackbird.
Certainly. Let's talk about the Blackbird. Now, did Miss McBride or Luxor give you any details?
Well, Luxor was vague, and Miss McBride said she didn't know anything about it, but I assumed she was lying.
I think that was a wise assumption, yes. If I told you the present-day value of the bird, you wouldn't believe me.
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. You tell me the worth, and I'll figure out the profit.
Excellent, excellent. Have you heard of a movie, The Maltese Falcon?
What does that have to do with anything?
Humor me, Mr. Diamond.
It's an old Humphrey Bogart movie, isn't it? But what does that have to do with our business?
The Maltese Falcon is a statuette that was made as a prop for the movie, and it is the most valuable movie prop ever made.
So, all the fuss is over a movie prop?
Now, bear with me, Mr. Diamond. In the movie, the falcon is a glorious golden statue that is encrusted from head to toe with the finest jewels.
But the statue in the movie is black.
Yes, it is black. That's because to hide the value of the statue, it was painted with black enamel. In the final scene, a character takes out a penknife and chips off a little bit of the enamel to see the statue. But he realizes that it is a fake lead duplicate. And then out of frustration, he slashes it, putting scratches on it. It's the scratches that make it authentic. Now, those are the documented facts. But the present-day value of the bird is in excess of $2 million. Ah, I see you start to believe me a little now.
I haven't said that I didn't.
The owner expressed an interest in selling it. Now, I went to see him, but before I could get there, his apartment was burglarized, and the bird was stolen. That was 7 years ago. Now, I took those 7 years to locate the bird. Now, I traced it down to a collector in Chicago. Now, he didn't know what he had, but he became contentious when he found out I wanted to buy it, and he wouldn't sell it to me. So I sent some agents to get it. They got it, but I don't have it, and I want it.
That's quite a story.
Yes, it is indeed. But before we talk price, how long will it take you to deliver the bird?
A day or two.
That's satisfactory.
Now, let's talk money. How much will you give me if I deliver the statue?
I'll give you $50,000 when you deliver the statue, and $50,000 more later on.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, it is indeed a lot of money. I enjoyed doing business with you.
Hello?
Ellie, good. Still there.
Oh, Dave. Where are you? I haven't heard from you all day.
I'm at Fleshman's hotel room. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, we got a call from a Mr. Bolton. He said he saw the story in the paper about Lloyd Tuesday's murder, and your name was mentioned. He said he has some information and he wants to see you.
Okay. When? Where?
He has a boat at the Bayview Marina at Hammett Lake. He said he'd be there all day tomorrow. The boat's named the La Paloma.
Okay. You're a good man, sister. You know what? I'm gonna go home and get some rest. I suggest you do the same thing. I'll go and see Bolton tomorrow morning. Have a good night, Precious.
All right, Dave. Be careful.
Excuse me. Are you Mr. Bolton?
Who wants to know?
Dave Diamond. You called my office yesterday?
Ah, Diamond. I'm glad you came out to see me.
You said you saw a story about Mr. Lloyd Tuesday. What's your interest?
Well, known Lloyd for a long time, but I didn't know him well.
Please, go on.
Well, he called me a couple days ago, which was a surprise because I hadn't heard from him in quite some time. And he wanted a favor. So I said, sure. And he came out here to see me on my boat.
What was the favor?
Well, I didn't think anything about it at the time. It seemed innocent enough. But then I saw where he'd gotten murdered, and I started to think, you know, I wonder if it has anything to do with that package he asked me to hang on to.
What package? Where's this package?
Well, it's right here. That's why I called you. I don't want to get involved with the police. So I thought that maybe if I gave it to you, then I could avoid any storms that might be coming.
Well, can I see the package? Now, I mean.
Sure. Now you take it, and I'll just sail off into the sunset.
Thank you.
Dave? Dave!
What are you doing here? Is everything all right?
Yes, I just got scared and I didn't know where you were, so I waited here for you.
Okay, well, let's get inside.
Well, sir, we're all here. Come in, let's talk.
Sure. Well, are you ready to make the first payment and take delivery of the Falcon?
I have it right here.
This is $15,000. You said $50,000.
Yes, I did, but that's cash. And $1 is worth 10 of talk. Besides, the pie must be cut into more pieces now.
That may be, but I have the Falcon.
You may have the Falcon, Mr. Diamond, but we have you.
I'm trying not to let that concern me right now. We can get to the money thing later. But first, there's something that I need to know. Did you have anything to do with the murder of Lloyd Tuesday?
What difference does that make?
Well, the police have this crazy notion that I did it. And when the time comes, if I don't have the answer to that question, then the answer is going to be me. So, did you have anything to do with the murder?
We thought Tuesday had the Falcon. Now, why would we silence our best lead? No, sir, we had nothing to do with it.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll take your word. For now.
I do not think that you are in any position to doubt it.
Now. Now that we've established that, how long will it be before you can deliver the Falcon?
I can get the bird right now.
It's here?
No, but I can have it brought to us.
Very good, sir. But it strikes me that we should stay in each other's company until our business is done.
That's fine. I just need to make a phone call. Hello, Precious. No, she's here with me. Hey, I need you to do something for me. Do you know that shelf in my office? Yeah, that's right. Now, On it, you're gonna find a package. I need you to bring that to me at my house. Yes, this will all be over just as soon as you can get here. Thanks. You're a peach. See you soon. Well, that's taken care of. Shouldn't be long.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. So in exchange for the 15,000, you'll give the Falcon to us, and we'll be out of your hair.
But I still have Tuesday's murder hanging over my head.
But we have already answered that question.
Tuesday was the ally of Miss McBride. Now perhaps they had a falling out of their partnership.
So why'd you club me over the head if you thought I could get the statue?
Well, you didn't fit into our plans. And we had a lead on the statue, so we thought we could save ourselves a split.
Well, you could have just told me you didn't need my services.
So, when's the statue going to arrive?
Not much longer. You've waited 7 years. A few more minutes won't hurt. Come in. Thanks, Zoe. You're the best.
Do you need anything else?
No, sweetheart. I can take it from here.
Looks like you got your hands full.
Nothing I can't handle. I'll see you later.
All right.
There you are.
There it is. After all these years. It's a fake. It's a cheap replica.
What game are you playing?
No, Dave, I swear, no. That's the one that we stole. I only saw it briefly before Lloyd wrapped it up.
You just had to try and buy it. The collector caught on and knew what he had. How do you think these idiots were able to steal it so easily?
What do you suggest we do, sir? I mean, we can sit around here and feel sorry for ourselves, or we can continue our quest.
What do you mean?
I've spent 7 years looking for that item, and I mean to have it. I've gone too far to give up now.
I will go with you.
A swell lot you are.
Oh, sir, all is not lost. The bird's out there somewhere. But I will need my money back.
Hey, wait a minute. I held up my end of the bargain. You got your statue. Now, I'm sorry it's not the right one.
Come on, sir. Be reasonable. You don't expect me to pay for something I do not want. You see, I will have my 15,000 back.
I'm keeping 2,000 for my time and expenses.
Well, we'll say goodbye, unless you'd like to join us on our quest. Well, then I'll make our goodbyes short and sweet. Adieu. And Miss McBride, I'll leave this trinket with you, since you're the one who stole it.
Hello, detective? Yes, this is Diamond. Yeah, it's about the Lloyd Tuesday murder. Yeah, there's a group of guys that just left my place and they're involved with the case. Yeah. Yeah, but they're trying to leave town and you can probably catch up with them at the Anatole. Their names are Fleshman, Luxor, and Baker. Yeah, but you better make it quick. Oh, and be careful with Baker. He's armed. Good luck. Alright, so they'll probably talk once the police catch up to them. So we don't have long. Tell me the whole story. Come on, talk!
It's like I told you. I suspected Tuesday of betraying me.
Yeah, he had the bird and you wanted it from him. So you had me follow him.
Yes, I wanted to know what he was up to.
And you caught up to him, you confronted him. He wouldn't play ball, and things got out of hand, and so you shot him.
How could you accuse me?
Stop it! The police are coming. This isn't the time for your Little Miss Innocent act. The police want nothing more than to put a needle in my arm. Tell me what happened.
I didn't want to. But when you wouldn't tell me where the Falcon was, I was left with no other choice.
So, when the police suspected me of murder, you thought you were in the clear.
Sweetheart, it wasn't anything like that.
That's rich coming from you, Angel. They'll probably let you off with manslaughter, and you'll be out in 10 years.
What? You're not... Not after all we've meant to each other.
And if I do care, what of it? I'm not taking the fall for you. You killed Tuesday, and I'm turning you in.
Would you have done the same if the Falcon was real and you got your money?
Well, I guess we'll never know, will we? Come on in. Ah, hello, Detective.
Diamond,
Did you catch up to that gang I told you about?
we sure did.
Yeah, well, here's another one for you. She killed Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah. And this is what the fuss was over.
All this over a statue?
Yeah, we ought to get down to the station.
I should say so.